close to it.
Pretty close. I'm on a little 3-0 right now, by the way.
Nice.
Just
Congratulations.
keep that quiet on the down low.
World record pace.
I guess they always are, aren't they? Thank you, Connexi, for the $100 donation to charity. Sir Skidmore, thanks for the 16 months subbed. Happy Saturday to you too. Connexi says, uwu, 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 uwu. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Connexi, for the inspiring message as well. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think counting all the donations that have gone straight to the channel, we're over $3,000 raised for the charity already.
Wow.
I've been trying to think like what a stretch goal would be. We could do like Tuesday with me trying to speed run. Tuesday is Halloween, right?
Wednesday.
Wednesday is Halloween?
I can look.
I've been like
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday is Halloween.
You'll be speed running Wizards of Legend again?
No, speedrunning Slay the Spire.
Ah, okay. Alright, the Defect. This is the class I kind of never really took the time to completely figure out.
I still haven't figured out this class on Ascension 20. I think like my Silent and Defect, the last time I looked, which was like a week ago, they were both around 45%, which was, I think that was statistically significantly better than my Ironclad, which was around 35%, although it's probably pretty close. I think I had like 50 some runs, 35 versus 45 was probably statistically significant. I don't know why my Defect was winning as much as my Silent though. I never really worked that out.
It's possible that an unsolved Defect is as strong as a solved Silent.
The commons are really good. The relic interactions are really good. The scaling's really good. I think the thing that's worst about Defect is turn 1. Defect has really bad turn 1s. A lot of Defect decks are very similar to Silent decks, except they have 2 fewer cards on turn 1. And they scale like more impressively, but it doesn't do anything.
True. Yeah, I mean, the scariest fight with Defect was always, what's that guy? He just hits you for 5 turns and disappears?
Transient.
Yeah, that fight was just like, that would just beat any run you were playing as Defect.
That was your experience? I thought Transient was easy.
Not that he would beat all of them, but he would just...
he might beat all of them.
Yeah, I felt like I was more likely to lose to him than a lot of the other stuff, because he just didn't give you time to set up.
Upgrading a card versus common relic is always really, really, really interesting. For me, I usually look at how many upgrades I get in an act, because my upgrades get less and less valuable the more that I have available. And in this act, we have the ability to trade a campfire for an elite. I guess I should have the map open when I'm talking about this. So from this treasure, we can take an elite or a campfire.
Right.
So I think that the upgrade gets better because of that. Because if we can like max out on good upgrades by here and get another relic at very low cost. Zap is a very good upgrade though.
It's tough for me because I feel like most common relics are better than a Zap upgrade though. Like, don't most do more than
Well, Zap upgrade gets you 5 defense or 6 damage every time you draw it at the start of a run, and then every time you like add a hologram to the deck or add a compile driver or whatever, it gets better and better.
Alright, it's
there aren't
close
many
enough that...
common relics that on floor 1 are giving you that much damage or defense on a turn.
Yeah, I see that.
Sure, look at the common relics.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few whiffs for sure. We can definitely look at them if you want. I think, I mean, still, I think one of the most interesting things about Slay the Spire is we've played this game for like 2,000 hours, and it's still hard to be very certain about these starting choices.
Well, this is a very very difficult decision. This one, like, it's on floor 1. You haven't seen anything. The requirement of making this decision correctly is to have solved the game, pretty much. Otherwise, you can't make this decision correctly.
In a sort of superhuman way, it would really take some kind of computer.
So these are our common relics.
The relics that are better than a Zap upgrade on floor 1 would be Anchor, Bag of Marbles, Backpack, Vial.
I don't think Anchor is. Anchor is really bad against Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob.
Oh, you're talking about floor 1, not the first fight. Okay.
Yeah, like in general for our deck on floor 1.
Oh,
I don't think Anchor gets really good until you're getting either strong hallway fights in Act 1 or you're in Act 2. I think it's really good in Act 2, though.
Yeah. Okay.
It's quite good on Defect.
Is it, and you think it's too far out to be wanting an Anchor over a Zap upgrade because we still have the first floor to play?
Yeah.
So,
I think
which relics?
Unless you have no elites available to fight in Act 1 for some reason, then I'd maybe want an Anchor over a Zap upgrade.
Of these common relics, which ones would you be happy to get to trade a Zap upgrade for?
So I think I'm going to give you numerics instead of binaries.
Sure.
So I think Anchor is like a -1. Ancient T-Set's like a -2. Artivore's neutral, I would say.
Okay.
Bag of Marbles, I'd say, is a -1. Bag of Prep, I would say, is a +2 or 3 even. Bag of Prep is much better than Zap upgrade, in my opinion.
Yep.
Blood Vial, I would say, is about neutral. Bronze Scales, I'd say, is a +1. +1, maybe +2. Centennial Puzzle, I'd give like a +0.5, maybe +1. Data Disc is like a +3.
Yeah.
Dreamcatcher is like a -2, -3.
Yep.
Happy Flower, I would say, is... Happy Flower is like currently neutral, but gets much, much better later. I think, like... Okay, I think it's like currently a -0.5.
What?
And then later it's like a +2.
Okay. I don't know.
We draw Zap, like... We draw Zap every 2 turns. So Zap gives us 1 energy every 2 turns instead of every 3 turns right now.
Well,
it's like a super simplistic current evaluation.
Yeah, okay. I won't pick it apart because.
And then once you get hologram, you get an extra energy like twice through your deck, and then once you have compile drivers, you get an energy every other turn again.
I struggle to not give Happy Flower a +3 at least at some point in the run, because if you get enough control to delay the fights to end at the right time, you get 2 procs of it in the first 4 turns. It's a lot of energy.
I don't think many Ascension 20 runs have that much control.
Okay, well maybe that makes Happy Flower a little bit worse.
Also, it's boring to do that. The Juicy Bracelet's like a -2. I think Lantern... I'd give Lantern like a... in the like 0 to +1 range. Like, I think Lantern's pretty comparable to Happy Flower.
Well, they have to be better, because if you get 1 extra energy in the first 2 turns, the card you're going to play is going to almost always be better than Zap with that energy.
Not currently.
No, not currently, but if by the
it's
time
actually,
we get
you require a pretty decent deck for that to be the case, because you can play the best 2 cards in your hand already. Like, you can play the Ball Lightning and the Cold Snap with your starting 3 energy.
We're talking about the 3rd worst card versus Zap.
Okay. Yeah. Maulbank's like a -2. Oddly Smooth Stone's like a +1 or so. Umamori.
Early on, it's like a -3, but it definitely gains value, right?
Yeah. I've
Just
started
doesn't
to
get it.
evaluate this as like almost as good as old coin. Like
Hmm.
that's ridiculous.
It'd be like an
It-
old coin, except we can't go to the store until Act 2.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of value though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but we're talking about just on floor 1, like you said.
Yeah, Orichalcum I think is plus like 2 or something. Orichalcum's very
Yeah.
good on defect.
Yep, maybe +3.
Yeah. Panib. Like
Plus,
neutral ish.
it's a +1, but if it's the 10th common relic you evaluate, it's +2.
It's plus 0.1. It's actually times 0.1. Potion Belt is Potion Belt's really interesting. I think
Mm-hmm.
Potion Belt is probably like a -1 on defect. Because you already scale ridiculously for boss fights, and if your deck's getting through hallway fights with potions, you don't have 4 of them. You're like using them whenever you get them.
Sure. That seems fun.
But I've bought Potion Belt on Ascension 20 runs, I think including defect runs, in stores with very good other things, because it does so much against the final bosses.
Do you still think potions are best on silent of all of the 3 classes?
Yes, I think so.
Gotcha.
In the same way that, like, silent gets the best relics. Like, potions are like relics for a fight, sort of. Sort of. Preserved Insect, I'd say, is a +1.5 or something.
Really?
Yeah.
With such an elite focus strategy, I would have expected higher.
I don't think Preserved Insect makes it so you can... I don't... In Act 1, Zap Upgrade is doing about as much as Preserved Insect is, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
And it does it in the hallway fights and the boss fights as well. In Act 2, I think, like, the enemy HP isn't that relevant. Like, Electrodynamics doesn't care that much if the AoE fights have 25% less HP. Sunder Plus might care for the slavers.
Oh yeah, it's a big one.
Against Book of Stabbing, I feel like the fight is very commonly quite binary. Like, I think it's saving you. Okay, either your deck can't fight the elites, in which case this is not super relevant, and if it can fight the elites, I think it's usually saving you, like, maybe 10 health in an elite fight. Maybe. Which means it's, like an upgrade or something. Because you can just rest for that HP instead. Red Skull's Ironclad only. Regal Pillow. Regal Pillow I'd give like a +1.5 or something. I think a lot of defect runs can go through acts resting and then beat boss fights, and this gives you so much HP in those runs.
Was there ever a time at Ascension 1 where you thought Regal Pillow was a bad relic? Because I did.
I don't think I've ever thought Regal Pillow was a bad relic.
Okay. It wasn't until I got up to A15 that I'm like, oh, this is one of the best common relics.
Yeah. Smiling Mask, like -1.5. Strawberry, I'd say, is... Strawberry's very hard to compare to the Zap upgrade. I'd say it's probably neutral-ish. Buddha's worse. Tiny Chess is like -1. Vajra is like neutral, maybe +1. Warpaint, I would say, is like +2. And Whetstone, I would say, is like +1.5.
And if we sum that all together, we get...
I think we end up with about neutral, honestly. But like,
It'd be funny to
that's why we began this with me saying I struggle with this
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna, after we stream this, I'm gonna look back at the VOD and actually add up your evaluation and see how close to 0 it actually is, because that's interesting. The two things I learned from that evaluation is that I think you value Zap more highly than I was, and as someone who never felt like they solved the defect, probably defer to that opinion.
All right, well, let's get the upgraded Zap, and we can watch what it does this run.
Sure.
That
And
way,
I
at
also
least we
learned
have a
that
narrative
both
reason.
think Happy Flower is +3, so
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely what I said.
that's what I learned. Feels good to be on the same page.
Power Word Yeet made the variance point again. Should we go back to the variance point? I feel like there's more to say about that still.
Sure. I mean, as much as I enjoy doing runs, like the silent run was fun, I also like talking about just theory as well. Played a lot of runs. It's all good for me.
Do I upgrade the dual cast? I need a lot of orb generation and card draw before I start thinking the dual cast upgrade is super great. So I really like Doom and Gloom here. Doom and Gloom is a bad card in enough different ways that it ends up being a good card a lot of the time.
Sure.
Like, it deals damage to Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob, and it deals AoE damage, and it channels a Dark Orb, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was one of the last things I figured out before I stopped playing, was that Doom and Gloom was not that bad of a card. Started picking it a lot higher.
Yeah, the AoE stuff on Defect is pretty legitimate, I think, too. I just think it's quite good. 66 health. This is sort of rough. I think we're taking it every time, but
Okay.
that's not really the way that I wanted to turn my health into value in this act.
Yeah.
It's important to note that the relic you would have gotten also removes that relic from the pool. Yeah, all that does is, like, well, if you got a good relic, that's bad. But that just changes the average value of future relics. But because you're taking an average relic, that doesn't actually, on average, change the future value of relics up or down. It makes it so that when you get a bad relic, it's not as bad, and when you get a good relic, it's not as good. The fact that you can't get relics more than once.
I see that we've come to agreement on this pick, because we used to disagree on this pick a lot.
Do you think I'm going to take Cold Snap?
Oh, I thought we were going to take Self Repair.
Yeah, we're going to take Self Repair.
Okay. Yeah, you used to hate Self Repair.
I used to hate Self Repair?
Yeah, you used to go on rants about how it was worse
No,
than
I still think all those things, but this is like the best Self Repair ever. It's really good against all the Act 1 elites, and we want to fight all of them.
Yeah.
And then we get to take Echo Form. Like, this is exactly the point where I want to take Self Repair in a run.
Mm-hmm. You didn't used to. You used to hate it always.
Really?
Yeah, I've watched a lot of your Slay the Spire content. But yeah, how I think it's pretty close to Cold Snap though.
Cold Snap's a very good card.
Has that gone down at all in your evaluation on a20, or is it still just up there as one of the best common attacks?
It's still very good.
Yeah.
You need Ball Lightning more than Cold Snap on Ascension 20 because you need more damage, but it's still very good.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
Also, I think you're a little bit happier to have Cool Headeds for your Frost Orbs on Ascension 20. Like, I don't know, the 6 damage from Cold Snap doesn't do quite as much on Ascension 20. Ascension 20 feels like winning strategies are more about drawing towards some powerful cards like Electrodynamics.
Yeah. I think that Cool Headed was also just really good at A15 as well.
Yeah, it's always been good, but at A15 I would have much rather had a Cold Snap on that floor just then than a Cool Headed. And at Ascension 20 I slightly prefer Cold Snap there, and then pretty rapidly start liking Cool Headed a lot more.
Yeah, that is a bit of a shift, because it was really near the end of Act 2 that Cool Headed started to be good at A15.
Yeah, as soon as I can beat Gremlin Knob, I like Cool Headed on Ascension 20,
Right.
I think. I think we skip.
This leap is tempting. I guess you hate leap now, but to me the leap is tempting.
We could take Leap. Leap doesn't block for enough at Ascension 20, really. But we can take it.
It's
probably
I mean,
fine.
okay. I mean, at worst, I'll see why you're right. Which will be interesting. We immediately get offered a better block.
Yeah. This is a really hard store.
Yeah.
Defect
Blaster
has
steals the
3
block.
X cards. Just saying.
That's really interesting. I want to believe in a world where Chemical X is the right pick here.
We can go Sweeping Beam card remove Static Discharge. Static Discharge is very, very, very powerful. It's like a Caltrops that's good enough to actually be good in the other fights too.
I was really low on that card, and then I played a run where I Pandora's boxed into 3 of them and won the run. Not easily, it was very hard, but after that run I was at least like, this is a card I need to look into more. So yeah.
I didn't like it as much until I had 2 runs in a row where I got it plus Apparition, and that's just the dumbest thing that I've ever done in the game, just about. Like, it's dumber in a more insulting way than Dead Branch is. Like, Dead Branch Corruption is like, oh, this is fun. Static Discharge plus Apparition is like, this is unengaging and unfair, and I need to shower.
I was gonna say, did you have to shower afterwards? All right, well.
Well, I did, but I haven't yet. I figure another couple of weeks, right?
Yeah, you are a streamer.
So removing a strike seems good.
Okay. How much are you hating this leap? Like, if we didn't have the leap, would you like slam the charge battery here? Or are you glad we got a defend we didn't have to pay for?
I don't hate it. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Thoughts on upgrading the leap?
Yeah, I think that's okay. I think Sweeping Beam upgrade's very good. Doom and Gloom upgrade's okay. Self-Repair upgrade's very good.
Yeah, Self-Repair's actually gotta be way better than leap. Grid.
It doesn't have to be better than leap, but I think it is. I'm gonna die to Gremlin up.
Okay. How often in your runs do you just play to not getting Gremlin Knob? Because that came up about like 1 in 20 runs on A15. I felt like.
We're not actually dead to Gremlin Knob. I was exaggerating. Very, very seldom. I don't think there are many Ascension 20 decks that can't kill Gremlin Knob pretty easily. I think, actually, like more so than on Ascension 15, my decks usually kill a Gremlin Knob before his second big attack.
Weird. Do you know why that is?
Because I'm valuing putting damage in them so much more highly, because you need it for the hallway fights anyway.
Gotcha. And you think that strategy is worse on A15? Or was that just always how we were supposed to be playing it?
I think it's worse on Ascension 15, probably, yeah. It means that it's harder to transition into your engine for later on in the game. The fact that you're doing that, that's why I say that I think it's probably worse on Ascension 15. You're cluttering your deck with more common attacks and stuff on Ascension 20. Like, Gremlin Knob doesn't actually change. Like, he doesn't gain hit points between Ascension 50 to 20. He just scales more when you play skills. So the fact that your deck is already focusing even more than it was before on damage early because you need the damage in your deck means that Gremlin Knob ends up being a more consistent kill early. Right. This is such a ridiculous fight reward. We get a data disc and a biased cog.
Biased cog's still the best card in the game?
I mean, unless it's Cloak and Dagger.
Good point.
Starting Relic would have been data disc, still happy with the Zap upgrade. It's like... that's the... You can't analyze the game that way. That's not how statistics works. And
Just
also,
gotta
we
own.
have the data disk anyway.
Oh. Have mercy on him, chat. That was savage. Oh. Nice. Good fight. Defrag?
There's some point where you've put too many of these in your deck, but we're not there yet.
Okay. I was wondering if we were.
We might actually be
Oh.
there. I'm glad that we have a leap and a zap upgrade. With zap
Cool.
upgrades seeming really good right now.
That seems like teamwork.
I think we skip the elite now. I think we upgrade defrag, biased cog, and static discharge if we get to upgrade all of them.
I'm all
One,
for skipping
two,
elites on
three.
A20. Do you think that was do you think I'm a little biased? Like I watched you lose a lot of runs in the Zone 1. Do you think that's not usually how it goes? Or?
Well, have you seen me lose lots of runs in the Zone 3 too? Because,
Yeah.
yeah, so
So no.
I lose about equally to everything in this game. Like, in all the acts, I lose least to hallway fights, then a bit more to elites, and then a bit more to the act boss. And it's pretty
Wow.
consistent through all 3 acts.
That sounds like a really well-made
everywhere.
game.
Yeah, it's incredibly well made.
Nice.
Plus, whenever I disagree with how something's balanced, I just message the devs privately and just have it changed. So,
Yeah, I hear you have their ear.
fuck off. um, I think this fight it doesn't go long enough to play the self-repair, does it?
I think it does.
Did I screw up?
No, I think that's. I think there's no fight where that's more correct because you are going to draw it on a turn where you have 3 dazes in your hand, anyways. So keeping more playable cards in the deck is good.
I think I screwed up.
Oh, we
I
have
think we're
bias.
gonna yeah, exactly.
I
I think
didn't.
we're gonna kill them in like 2 seconds. Oh my god, we have static discharge too. No! Self-repair, come back!
Well, I think in 95% of decks it's correct to play.
It's
Self-repair.
unfortunate that we're playing this one.
Yeah. I wasn't thinking about what was in the deck, which I guess neither were you. But like your play made total sense, and then you remembered.
Self-repair was a better version of defend. The point is that we can draw self-repair the second time through the deck when we're not getting attacked. But yeah, given what the world was actually like, that's true.
Are you still
have a-
hot on white noise?
Toxic egg, which means white
Ooh.
noise is significantly better. You should be asking me how hot I am on genetic algorithm though,
I
because,
can only ask you one thing at a time.
well, genetic
How hard
algorithm
are
and I have been seen out on the streets at night together,
Ooh.
shall we just say.
All right. I like
And
the
this
sound of
one's
that.
upgraded already.
Mm.
It like costs you
That's like
10 health or something to get an apparition in your deck for the last half of the run.
seems good.
It does seem pretty good.
Does cost us a white noise plus here as well.
Yeah, but we have self-repair, static discharge, biased cog, defragment. I feel like we've got a cornering on the market of cards which are powers just about already. I don't know, white
Yeah, I'm
noise plus
totally
is
down.
good. White noise plus would be better if we had like a compile driver because it's a 0 cost. I don't think with our deck at the moment the 0 cost is, well, we have a Doom and Gloom, I guess. You feel like white noise sucks against 2 of the 3 Act 3 bosses. I'm not sure which ones those would be. It's very
Dono
good
and
against. It's very good against 2 of the 3 Act 3 bosses and like passable against Awakened one. It's really good in all the hallway fights. And it's really good against all the other bosses in the game. Like there's only Awakened one where it's not a ridiculously good card. Ridiculously good card? That might be too much. Quite good card.
Ooh, you think the bias cog upgrade is better than defragment?
We're getting both of them.
Okay. Oh, they let you use that now.
It was... Biascog was better for a hallway fight. So that's why I did Biascog before defrag. But we're getting both of them for here.
Cool. We're just slamming bias here?
I assume so.
Cool. Yeah, this is like really strong against him. Alright. Be a shame if he hit us. We also got an upgrade on the Caltrops thingy, huh?
Yes, on static
Nice.
discharge.
This keeps happening in the runs we play together where I just look down and every card in our deck is upgraded. So that's nice.
That's the turn that is the reason I don't value self-repair all that highly.
Yeah. Huh. This isn't great.
Well, we drew all of our slimes now, so that's actually pretty sweet.
Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, we got to... Okay, good split. It's just not trying to not die.
Oh, that's really interesting. So we let it hit us for 4? And we draw dual cast next turn? No, we don't. But we draw zap next turn.
If it hits it, will it split?
Yes, it would have. So we're glad we hit the one that we hit.
Oof. That just worked out pretty well for us. Alright. Wait. Alright, you telling me that wasn't value? Right there? 10
The
HP.
self-repair?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't very good.
Oh,
It wasn't
alright.
very good there.
I guess I can't argue with that. So is this Vision Plus?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't got a chance to play with it since it got changed.
It's sort of rough if you can't generate more orbs. But given that it evokes them and we have a biased cog and a dark orb, and we have a static discharge, so we can generate more lightnings. If the fight's going poorly, we will very easily generate more lightnings. I think it's good.
Cool.
There's like nothing wrong with taking biased cog there, I don't think, though.
Really? Wow, it's actually a little surprising. Ecto or Choker, which is better?
I think it has to be Ecto now that we've taken Fission.
Okay.
We've got a Toxic Egg, so we don't have to buy as many cards from stores. We're gonna get there without
Yeah.
having to try.
Some really, aside from the Smiling Mask, it was really, really good Zone 1 relics.
It's depressing to me that we're already through the entirety of Zone 1 and those are the only relics we have, though.
Yeah. We skipped one Elite fight.
Yep. So we can go all campfires or we can go all elite fights, and there's nothing in between, really.
Yeah. I'd really like something in between with this deck.
Yeah, I know. This is 4 elites, 1 campfire. We can skip one of the elites, or this is 4 hallway fights into 4 campfires.
So
There are so
if
many
you're-
hallway fights that I'd rather just fight elites, I think. We have static discharge for book and liquid bronze.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna defer to you. What do you think the highest win rate play is with our deck? I don't know.
I think our deck dies a lot in Act 3 if we take hallway fights and campfires.
All right. Let's live or die here. Let's take our stand.
Why did you stop playing Slay the Spire Electrobolt?
It's so I don't want to get too into it because a lot of it's like really personal. It's mostly just I've had a lot of personal issues come up that I've been dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
haven't
just
been-
hated Slay the Spire now.
No. I mean, I kind of got a little tired of it. Honestly, watching the A20 runs this week has kind of re-inspired me to want to play the game a little.
That's what I want to hear.
But because it's just actually been really, really interesting. Like, there's definitely. I didn't have much room to grow at A15, which is like the most depressing place to be. But then there's also the fact that Artifact is coming out. I think I want to try and take a shot at that.
Sure.
So I just sort of like, you know, I've played 1,400 hours of Slay the Spire. Yeah. So that's the a very, very it's a very, very redacted version of my reason.
How do you feel about Capacitor here?
We have all this. We have everything but no orbs generators yet, right? We don't have any way to get frost.
Right, we have no frost.
Can we? It's just a question of if we can afford it. We want Capacitor in our deck. Can we, as we about to go fight 4 elites, can we put a Capacitor in with no
I think
frost
it's bad
instead?
here.
Okay.
Like, we want it later, but I don't think we can take it now. Hey, we can
Are we just going in?
fight these. Well, we can fight them and then take the 4 campfire path.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
We're
It depends how this
already.
goes, I guess.
Let's.
Our
let's
deck's,
pause it.
like, decent at killing the knobs.
Yeah, Bias Cog is a very good tool for a fight like that.
And Static Discharge, but we don't have enough health anymore, I don't think.
It is unfortunate that they prefaced that fight with this fight. You just don't get to take it as much because you're already dead. Our deck's really good against knobs. We have so much burst energy and damage.
Okay. Looking at the
One of them
path,
says-
would have to go through 3 hallway
Ooh.
fights.
Oof. Oof.
We have
That
self-repair plus, though.
Oh.
Why do we have self-repair plus if not to be able to kill gremlin knobs here?
I just don't like being a coward. But before we pick it, though, do we actually like? Is it the highest win rate play, and do we care? So the 2 questions.
It's really good to get 2 rare relics.
You get 2 rare relics.
You get 100 gold and a potion.
Do you want to just?
Oh, ectoplasm sort of turns off the gold half of that.
Yeah, but 2 rare relics could be game winning.
It very often is. Like, 2 rare relics are, yeah, rare relics can be very, very, very good.
I'm not convinced we don't go fight the elites afterwards. I'm not convinced the right path is actually easier.
Yeah, neither am I. The events are pretty nice.
I have the feeling the highest win rate play is cowardice, but I'm not certain. I just think we die between now and the first fire either way if we lose 20 HP to this fight. Like 30 HP, but we self-repair. What do you think?
It's really hard to say. We get 10 cards before we get attacked for the first time. If we have Static Discharge Plus and Bias Cognition on play at that point, I think we sort of crush the fight.
Are you still early enough in your A20 playing that we do this for science and just learn if this deck can do it?
No, I already know that this deck dies a lot of the time to it.
Okay.
I think we escape.
Okay.
The other thing is, like, well, we're not that good at anything. Like, honestly, we're good at the champ fight.
Yeah. It seems like we're just gonna die this act most of the time. Is that just a layout problem, or we just didn't get a key piece in Zone 1?
We don't have Frost Orbs, is why. We have a genetic algorithm. This scales our genetic algorithm. I'm going to take it for that.
I think, I mean, this might be a spot where we're just going to lose so frequently we should just go for the time we draw perfectly in this fight.
Yeah, I think there's something to that.
Didn't even scale the genetic algorithm. Alright, we got
Next time we draw it.
This is okay. Potion? Spike potion? Or is it just...
Yeah, we have to. I think.
I mean, it's so good if we... I mean, we have to at least consider if we win this, because...
It's very good against Book of Stabbing.
There's more run to play. Can we just... If we win this...
All we have to do is draw Fission next turn and we win this, I think. We're dealing so much damage.
Okay, can we just look at the map, though, and decide... I mean, obviously...
We go this way.
We're gonna go fight the elites anyway, so then we should Is 3 extra damage really gonna matter?
It might. It's hard to calculate, right? It's like 16, 16, 11,
yeah.
11, 11, 11. How much is that?
33 plus 32 is 65.
Plus... Oh, but we're probably evoking them next turn. If we just get attacked next turn, are we dead? And don't kill one? Probably. I think we take it. It's not even that good against Book of Stabbing in this particular deck because we have Static Discharge, so we already do what it does.
Oh, that's true.
We didn't draw Fission.
There's a chance! That's playing to win. Oh.
I like the reinforced body here. So we got a shuriken and a peace pipe, which is not the best. But we can go this way and use peace pipe now.
Alright, let's just try and live.
We have a we have a self-repair and a reinforced body plus. So that got a little bit better at surviving hallways.
Alright, sweet. I mean, yeah, we're at 11, go at 13. Whew.
Uh-oh. Well, this is a good run.
Pot turn? Focus pot, energy pot, both pots.
Man, we didn't get to play genetic algorithm. That would have saved us 3 health here. It's a big deal.
Are we just dead on? No, we're not dead on board.
Oh, we're fine.
Energy pot for Doom and Gloom? I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna lose all of our gold and probably not kill the second one anyways.
Yeah, I think we save our potions. I think we draw a reinforced body at the right time, and then we're fine. I think that's our strategy. We're not going to kill one of them fast enough for it to matter. Well, actually, we might with all of those.
Oof.
Hey, this is why self-repair isn't that good of a card.
One out. Oh!
More than one out.
Alright. Yeah. Oh, we could also just kill one. Oh, we got reinforced body with energy potion. We should be... Yeah, we're fine.
You don't even need energy potion.
We're just sneaking by. Oh, we're just sneaking by. Alright! Alright. Down to 35 gold, but we're alive.
Was I meant to pick Claw there?
No, no. No.
Your commitment to the meme is not deep enough to have me pick it here. All right.
That was never the meme. All right.
This is going to be hard to win. I think this is our focus potion.
Okay. Yeah. It's unfortunate we lost that card. We're alive.
We're alive and we have a lot of lightning orbs. And a lot of dazes.
And a fission in the deck, though.
Yeah. This might be an energy potion.
I'm not opposed. Just
Also, I'm not sure that we play the other defend, I guess is the thing. Playing a defend here blocks 5, but puts a daze in our deck and takes away 34 damage. It's quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, there was some thinking probably about where the Dark Orb goes. Okay, we're through it, and we got Self Repair and Genetic, so... Alright! This is a fun run. Ooh, we're taking something here, I think. Is it... Are we?
I don't think we are.
No, we're not even taking Steam Barrier Plus. That's interesting.
I got an energy potion right now. Like, I'd like it by the time we got to Champ, but I don't want it very much right now.
Okay, okay. This is certainly a time to play for now.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to be alive after the next floor. Are you sure? Ooh, it's tempting. The Steam Barrier Plus is tempting. It deletes
Because
our
it blocks
deck.
for more than defend? Sure, I'll take it.
Well, it blocks for free. Did you take it? I didn't see.
Yeah, I took it.
Okay.
Immediately
We're gonna
fought
die because of
Snecko,
that.
for what it's worth.
I know. I already know we're gonna die because of that. Attack potion turn 1
What for?
for Meteor.
Go for the eyes, I think.
Okay.
Also, Shuriken proc maybe.
Don't kill us, Nego. Ugh. Just has to be biased, right?
Yeah.
Hope for reinforced body with our energy pot.
Oh, we hope he's just dead already.
Don't even need the energy pot, right?
No, we don't. Unless we self-repair, which I think we should.
Yeah.
We have Fission next
Grab-
turn, so that's the end of the fight. So it's an energy pot for 10 health.
Yeah, that seems good to me. On 4 energy. Especially since there's no guarantee we're gonna get to use the energy pot effectively in the next fight, which could be our last.
It is unfortunate
moment.
that Fission costs that much right now. Well, we have to play it. Yeah.
Yep. Oh. That's it, right?
We go...
That's too bad.
No, we have reinforced body, we're fine.
Oh, okay.
We needed to be... Wait. Does this kill? 3-7? No, it doesn't. We need to be able to like take 1 damage to channel orbs.
Oh.
No,
or
we're
just kill
fine.
next turn. But maybe there's... Okay. There's a chance every attack costs 3 next turn. So we're good. Alright. I'll admit, I have an emotional attachment to this run now.
So
This is
chill
quite
plus makes some frost orbs on turn 1.
That seems good.
Yeah, I think
That
so
seems
too.
Especially good.
Did you want to rest here, or are you okay with taking hallway fights on 13 health? It's been going well.
It has been going well. We used to have potions, though.
Well, we have a chill now.
Are you serious? Is there an upgrade you'd want more than life? No.
Toke. I would have been toking.
Oh, token, yeah. And we could have died with 1 less strike in our deck.
I actually sort of want the bird to be alive.
Yeah, that's actually true. Unfortunately, he attacks first. We get 6 block. Not a problem anymore, though.
This turn seems very difficult.
while you figure that turn out, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh wait. How's Twitch chat? How's everybody doing right now? Don't worry. Your favorite electrobolt has left, but I'm here to keep you company still. Ooh, he diggin'. That's my Twitch chat, never change. The reason that fissioning would be good is that we could like put down static discharge and then take 0 damage or something. Yeah, it doesn't seem great, does it? Zap is the difficult card here. Also, defend is actually pretty difficult to work out.
Alright, I am back.
Hello!
So what do we decide? We're dead?
Oh, I asked Twitch chat how they were doing, and they just spammed dig for the entire time that you were gone. So I was just enjoying that. I haven't really created any content since you left.
Beautiful.
No, I'm trying to work out still if we play defend and zap or not. We obviously strike, and I think we strike bird. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Zap and defend. Sure. I don't feel like that can be that bad. I remember when I was like a small streamer and I had this really cool Twitch chat. Full of such amazing people and everything.
Did you ever think it would get this good from that point?
I think you're failing to understand what I was saying.
You're telling me I used to have a chat that didn't spam dig, and now you do. I can't imagine having that level of improvement. Did we let him hit us a few times?
No, it would have killed him on the first attack, and it just eats our Dark Orb.
Okay.
This guy's gonna commit suicide there.
Brutal. The stop hitting yourself deck.
Static Discharge is really good, right? Have you noticed that?
Static Discharge, Reinforced Body, and the Fission have won every hallway fight for us. Oh, and Bias Cog, of course.
Yes, Bias Cognition is like... That's so good that it doesn't even register on the things that you mentioned, because it's just like...
Yeah.
Like, when I play this deck, I forget that it has Bias Cog, because I cannot imagine a card being that good. It's just like, these must be the rules of playing Defect. You have orbs which deal 16 damage. That's just how it works, right?
And also, we would have died without it, so you don't get to this point in the game without it, so you just expect it. Yeah.
I think Ball Lightning Plus is fine.
Alright.
I'm not like that exhilarated by it though. How are we beating the champ? We're like getting a Frost Orb from somewhere.
Okay.
Well, we also have a Dark Orb.
Came out of the tunnel of impending doom, and now, for the first time in the run, I'm like, oh, there's a boss at the end of this.
We could take a Recursion.
That could be really strong. We don't exactly have enough card draw for it yet.
Yeah, we do a very poor job of supporting it. It is an okay card in this deck, and it's upgraded already. It and Ball Lightning both seem fine.
It's a little unfortunate we haven't seen a single card draw card at any point.
Well, we can remove 2 strikes. We can even start removing defends if we want. And if we're doing that, having Recursion starts being more impressive.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, that could be something strong we could do against the champ, is recur. Oh yeah, we have a Dark Orb. I haven't played this game in so long. Champ's just like the easiest boss for us, right? By a lot?
He's fairly easy. We're sort of bad at blocking against him.
Yeah, we really have to hold on to the chill Frost Orbs. Guess we only get one? It's okay, we'll just get a Glacier.
Let's play a recursion.
Two. Oh yeah, we'll just play Recursion. So we'll play it so quick that the game will give us an additional Frost Orb.
More eggs. I don't think we have to fight an elite right now.
Really? Okay.
It seems sort of intimidating to do that, and we can just remove a strike instead. And I hate strikes.
We're on no potions as well. Makes sense. So you do think this deck has a chance to beat the champ then? Because
Yeah. We have Bias
Definitely.
Cog, Dual Cast, Dark Orb.
Gotcha.
That's
And-
plenty.
We have Assembled Apparition Plus.
We have?
I think so. Is it not yet?
Yeah, no, we definitely have.
Yeah.
It's actually Apparition minus, I guess, because it exhausts. If you don't play it. Well, you do play it.
And it doesn't block for potentially infinity.
I'm not sure if that was a good if that was a good recursion turn or not.
The only relevant thing would be to compare it to Ball Lightning. And it's pretty close.
Was that one good? I don't know. At least our health is going up.
Yeah. I'm glad that we picked the right part of Zone 2 to be apathetic about what's going on.
Charge Battery Plus is okay. It's a nice one to be able to recur with like hologram and things.
Yeah, and it's all these filler cards kind of go up in value when you have no strikes in your deck, I think.
I think we can start toking defends.
Yeah, me too. I think this is a deck that really wants that. We've got some premium defensive cards.
We could also upgrade Leap.
Ooh.
Or Dual Cast. I don't think we play Dual Cast enough to want to upgrade it though. I'd rather Toka Defend right now.
Yeah, I think it's so close, I don't really have an opinion. Could have had the bomb.
Ooh.
Ooh, well done. That helps.
This time I'm gonna upgrade Leap.
Okay.
So we're...
Is resting not a thing?
I hope not.
Okay.
We block for so much.
We really gotta not lose this Frost Orb, I think.
It's a nice Frost Orb, but we can also probably just Doom and Gloom and then like sit there for a bit playing Reinforced Body. Our Dark Orb scales really fast.
Are we just gonna throw Bias Cog out immediately?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. That was a good recursion. I like that one. Although we're in that tough spot where we can't play spells. Are we gonna Static Discharge with the Dark Orb?
I think
I'm
so.
worried about the turn where we take 2 damage and lose our 80 damage Dark Orb.
12, 21. Do you think that happens?
I think if
I think if we don't play Biased Cog here,
yeah.
It's fine if we lose the Dark Orb.
Okay.
I think we have enough health and enough block and stuff.
It really, to me, comes down to: are we gonna one-hit him with the Dark Orbs, and versus like having a card floating around in our deck?
Yep. I don't know. We're weak and frail next turn.
Yeah, this is very fragile. I think Bias Cog probably has to get slammed.
Yep.
We just gotta try and not take damage. Or recur.
We're recurring, but we still don't take any damage anyway.
Oh, beautiful. This deck's actually looking pretty good. Just needs a few of that deal damage draw cards equal to the number of orbs.
Compile drivers.
Yeah.
Compile drivers sounds sweet.
Oh, beautiful.
If we could not die to running out of focus, that would be good too. I'm pretty sure we're okay.
We've got 4 turns. You can always dual cast the first Dark Orb and then dual cast the second one.
Do we split now? It's 150. And then we can Doom and Gloom again. And
Ooh,
we would be debuffed
seems
on the execute.
Very risky. Seems way riskier than we need to be.
84, 93. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for the host, Markane. Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for the sub, Sleep Cycles. Hey. Jorbs Tiki to you as well. Is this split? No.
Beautiful. Alright. It is a little awkward to get to our big Dark Orb. We're going to have to get through our little one.
Wait, does Fission kill next turn?
Might. If... Maybe instead of fissioning, just letting him hit us. Oh, I guess our lightning orbs don't do anything anymore. It's a tough spot. We've kind of cornered ourselves here.
We're okay.
Okay.
We survive and execute. Do you remember that Champ Execute doesn't do anything anymore?
Oh. No, I forgot that they took one of the most interesting heroes in the game and made him do nothing.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry for your loss.
Have to remember at some point. It's healthy. Oh, we're pretty close to killing him if we fission now.
Yep.
Or if we just let them hit us once, they're gonna do more damage by 1 damage, I guess. Do you want to dig for attacks and try and kill him before execute though? Do we have attacks?
Not really. We have a sweeping beam.
Did we lose?
No, we're fine.
I'm very nervous.
No, look at this turn.
Okay.
There's a 39 times 2. You can just block it.
Well.
Oh, we don't have any blocks. Does he like die to the lightning orbs? Hope so.
Uh-oh.
How much is that?
It's 80.
Oh, it's quite a bit. It's 19 block. Well, that's not enough block. Seems really close here. So Doom and Gloom zap?
Yeah. Is there a way to get him? No, we do more damage this way.
Easy.
Very nice. I'll never question you again.
You should.
This seems obvious.
You should not have questioned me the first time.
Yeah, no. What was I thinking? Questioning the guy who put us within 4 HP of dying.
I'm at 36 life right now.
This seems easy though. Man, I'm so happy we didn't die. This is one of my favorite runs.
We could have taken Fusion Hammer and Meteor Strike.
That's true. I mean,
we're taking Fusion Hammer. Like, we're removing it.
Oh yeah.
Campfires
No,
anyway.
But was Meteor better?
Than Echo Form? I don't think so. Not with self-repair.
We really are in a place where it would be nice to put 1 or 2 attacks in our deck.
It would be nice to put, like, anything good in our deck. Our deck doesn't actually do very much. But, yeah,
Okay,
I think that, like, 1 Glacier. 1 Glacier would get us there.
One could really be nice to get a Panacea or a Bias or that other thing that gives artifact.
Yeah, that is true. Man, this is awkward.
Time to fission.
I think so.
Right. Oh no, just chill.
I think we just have the...
Yeah.
Oh, Bias Cognition? Can we do that?
Can we not do that? They're gonna hit us for like 50 next turn. We are on 5 energy.
Yeah.
Which makes the recursion.
We just have to draw Genetic Algorithm or Reinforced Body or something next turn. If we Biased Cog, do we win the fight? That's all of our damage.
Right?
We don't have any other damage. We probably win the fight. No, we probably win the fight. I think we win the fight.
I think we win the fight too. But it was at the end of the champ fight. I'm like, how did we end up here? Was there at any point where we skipped an attack that we could have taken that would have made our deck good?
I could have left the strikes in. We took something instead of Ball Lightning.
Oh yeah, I think maybe we needed to take Ball Lightning.
Ball Lightning is a fairly good card. You might be onto something there. I guess if we run out of focus, we can just recur the 1 Dark Orb that has charge on it.
Yeah. Well, we beat the champ. I have faith in us.
This isn't even intangible? That's so insulting.
No, we don't want to be intangible. We want to invoke some lightning orbs.
Do you think we Static Discharge? Like Static Discharge, Leap, Genetic Algorithm? 26.
Yeah, we definitely want to do something that blocks for less than they're attacking
32,
for.
42. Evokes this for 10. Okay. Wait. 51, 26. I think I did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
26, 42, 56. Yeah, count to defend, I guess.
Alright. All good. Now we probably fission.
See, this is the problem with fission in a nutshell.
Are we gonna die?
Well, we get a bunch of lightning orbs back again.
Okay, good. Why is this deck so scary to play?
That's our Echo Form.
We defend dual cast?
What about just Leap?
Sure.
Dual cast.
Nice. Right, let's get an attack.
Comes back first? Come on.
Oh, that was annoying. Let's get some good damage in our deck. That's a Ball Lightning.
Yeah, that
All right.
That seems good right now.
Yeah.
Is Scrape good there? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I like the way this fight is going. I'm not worried about us running out of damage in our deck right now. It's a pretty big improvement.
Oh, I didn't self-repair. You want another Ball Lightning?
kind of do, but I wonder if that's just an emotional response to,
I don't think we want another ball lightning.
to those first two fights.
We want a compile driver.
Yes.
Wasn't there that
We
one
haven't seen-
card that like made frost orbs at the start of the game? I remember it. What was its name? We're gonna die
Oh,
to a
that we-
ball.
The thing that we took the self-repair over?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a really nice card, although you probably shouldn't make decisions in Zone 1 based on never getting offered a cold snap by it, or
Glacier.
Glacier
Or Cool-Headed.
Cool-Headed
Yeah.
at any point in the run.
You know that we have self-repair Echo Form in our deck? I didn't. I just found that out.
I've just been panicking since the jam fight. I don't know. I didn't know that. Seems strong.
Yeah, we'll see.
Nice if we could nurse the Dark Orb.
Yeah, I don't think we have to fish in here.
So this guy, did they buff him a lot? I saw him just like absolutely destroy.
That was
one
an
of the
interesting
runs.
turn. He's always scaled surprisingly quickly, but I think they made him scale a little bit more quickly than that.
Oop.
I think we have to take Loop Plus.
I think any winning version of this deck has a Loot Plus on it. Had to look. We can Toka Ride out. It's just like resting
Oh, that's a
instead
good point.
Without losing 4 HP.
So this is our elite fight. Could have gone that way. Nemesis.
Sure love a Glacier Nemesis. Or a Cool-Headed, or a Compile Driver, or a Skim. You know, the cards we've never seen any of. What card have we been getting offered? Just Claws, I guess?
A couple of claws.
Really good turn for those cards. Don't even have the boot. If we had taken the Common Relic, we'd have the boot.
I'm not talking to you anymore. 15. I don't believe Static Discharge works the way that you want it to in this fight.
No. Does it not?
Did you know that we just procced Shuriken?
I did not know we had a Shuriken. There's so much happening in our deck that we don't know. Stuff all seems good. Have to survive one turn. It looks like we can. Okay, so that looks strong.
2 of them? I don't think we want to. We get max HP now.
Yeah.
It's always an
We're just-
excellent reason to just skip cards which are perfectly good and would help you win the run.
Boy, are we looking for Frost Orbs, though.
Yeah, we really, really
Or
are.
anything. I'd take some stacks. We're not getting offered. Stack would be a good card at this point. It's kind of absurd, actually, how many common cards we haven't seen. Like, we haven't seen the card that pulls a card from your graveyard.
Hologram. Yeah.
We haven't seen hologram. Haven't seen a single stack.
We have 21 block. We're getting tech for 34. This is 33 block. That's perfect.
Beautiful. Haven't seen an electrodynamics.
Man, those cards are good.
The cards in the bottom of our deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whew.
I guess we just play everything, and there isn't really anything to think about. I guess we played this before recursion.
We're definitely proccing static discharge. Which I guess is the good side of every turn, right? We're either blocking everything or we're proccing static discharge.
It does surprisingly relevant things, static discharge.
Yeah, no, it's the Optimist card.
The
Nice.
Optimist's card?
Yeah, no matter what, you have a reason to be optimistic. Chaos gives us frost orbs.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Alright.
Mummified
Mummified
Hand is
hand. Yeah.
Really good. Well, we are on 5 energy, but still.
I don't know if we can fight an elite or not, like there. We can... I don't know.
We could actually slow down and think about this, because I do feel like we're in a very precarious position. Like, do we need to get something really strong into our deck to win?
No, we have Echo Form and Reinforced Body, and
Oh, yeah. Okay.
generally
Cool.
we're going to be able to outblock Awakened One.
Yeah,
I mean, if
and-
we didn't have Recursion in our deck, we'd be able to outblock Awakened One.
Sorry. Sorry for yelling at the mic. Yeah, and a Mummified Hand also prevents those turns where we like draw all of our powers and can't play anything. So
Although we already have
Yeah.
5 energy and no Compile Driver.
yeah, but still, there's sometimes those Echo Form turns can be awkward, but there just aren't anymore.
We could Toke Recursion.
I mean, it did its job, right? I mean, in all honestness, it probably got us through the champ fight. Yeah, we could Toke Recursion if you want. It doesn't seem to be a very good card with Static Discharge. Are we playing Static Discharge in the boss fights?
Against
we could
Time
Toke-
Eater, I think we are.
Okay. 'Cause
Against
we could
Unu
also just
Deco,
Toke-
we definitely are. Against Awakened One, I don't know.
Alright, so then, yeah. Recursion Toke, or is toking Recursion better than Defend?
I don't know.
I don't know either. It really depends on if we actually get Frost Orbs in play. If we can really actually get Frost Orbs in play, I'd rather have Recursion.
I guess we're actually looking for commons, so maybe this is fine. We could go that way.
Yeah, why don't we take this fight and see where we're at? Because we do have Echo Form Self-Repair.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it just... God, I would love just one cool-headed. Wow, Recursion looks good this turn.
Does it? Why?
No, I just wanted to say it was my choice to pick Recursion. Seems actually... Okay, it looks like we'll take a little damage. That seems strong.
Yeah, our lightning orbs hit for a bit. Did you know that this procs it twice? Like
Wow,
it
I
actually
didn't-
upgrades twice now. It didn't used
Did
to.
they change
That's a
that?
change, yeah.
Cool. I'm used to... Maybe machine learning in this deck? We have so
Genetic
much energy.
algorithm is an okay pick.
I think machine learning is actually really good here, because our we have these turns where we just draw 4 powers like that fight. And
Yep, machine learning is okay. I'm not 100% sure that it's It's probably break even against Awaken 1. I think it's fine.
Okay. We could even potentially be thinking about just losing to Awakened 1.
No, we beat Awaken 1.
Okay.
Or at least we beat Awaken 1 some of the time.
I'll defer to you on this one. It seems like it's something that's going to be really good against shapes.
Yep. Genetic algorithm, like, I wasn't joking when I said we can take it here.
Really?
So it's at 1 right now, 7, 13, 19, 25.
You're assuming that in every hallway fight we get to echo format?
Yeah.
In every zone free hallway fight we're gonna get to okay.
Are we actually doing this and looking for frost orbs? I don't know.
Well, if we actually
we have a chaos, we're fine. Let's just
there's
poke
two
some
sides
defense.
to that. There's two. Yeah, we're not getting
Or
much
recursions.
more. Yeah, the thing is, we really want some more frost because we're gonna keep losing our frost with static discharge unless we're overblocking.
Yeah, I think dual cast is actually, like, even though we're doing darkness orbs, I don't think it's as good as recursion is.
Sure. Okay. Because we're not actually getting up to full. I could see that. Is Zap actually better than it though?
Zap seems okay.
Okay.
This turn is extremely machine learning.
Well, it's also a Sunder's very Sunder's Bane.
Yeah.
Weak bot? Save it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but then now every other turn is going to be better, and that was our first turn. So static discharge is not very good against this guy.
Well, if we take 1 a turn, it's okay.
Yeah. It's okay keeping us at 3.
I think Chaos Fission.
Yeah.
We have Doom and Gloom,
We're always playing Bias
Ball
Con first,
Lightning, Zap.
Yeah, this fight seems kind of over.
If we draw Echo Form, it does. We didn't.
Maybe there was an argument to not. You got 6 energy.
I think this is enough.
Oh, we're super good. We've got a mummified hand as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
That wasn't actually enough. Ah, we made
Give us
lightning
some
orbs
lightning
though. Maybe
orbs.
it's okay.
See, it's the Optimus. It's the Optimus card. No matter what we do, there's an upside. All right. Good turn to evoke an 80 damage darkness orb.
I think only 1 though. Yeah.
Oh, this is the second to last. Oh, okay. I thought this was the last turn. Yeah, only 1. Nice.
Lock for 101 with 1 card.
Seems good.
Just casual.
Second
We have a
chaos, I
Snecko
guess.
oil. We could actually like take a meteor. Well, meteors already. Whatever. Second chaos. Yeah, that seems fine.
Second recursion.
Removing Zap now.
That makes some sense.
Zap seems very bad in this deck at the moment.
Yeah, I think Zap was probably worse than dual cast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we play
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Our turn 1s are pretty bad with Chill Plus and Machine Learning.
It's pretty bad for this fight. Pretty bad in this fight to have a bad turn 1. I think this is actually one of our better turn 1s though.
Okay, cool.
Do we want to end up with like a dark orb in front and 2 frost orbs behind? Do we prefer random orbs? I don't think we do. Plasma orb seems
we
like
don't want
a
frost
complete
orbs, right?
brick.
We want to kill stuff, not try and block. Unless we draw
Well,
bias
all the
cog.
damage orbs evoke if we do it this way. Yeah, and plasma orbs are actual bricks. So I think... What?
Yikes.
There's 3? Oh, well, okay. I'm gonna do this for this fight, maybe.
Yeah, do everything, because I don't want to die. I'm afraid... Okay, well we just at least drew bias cog. And genetic algorithm.
Yeah.
So we should be fine here. Any way we can save genetic algorithm?
These numbers are really big. 24, 28. Maybe if something else got zeroed.
Okay.
28, 40. How much is this? 34, 43.
57, 66, and I can't see, I guess 9, so 75.
We can take damage and save it, but I'd rather just use it. I think this fight, once you're through, the next turn here, this fight calms down quite a lot.
Okay. Love to get to the next turn.
Yeah, we're okay.
Alright.
Go sweeping beam first, I guess.
Ooh. This hand got significantly better. Vision Plus has been very good. Nice. I guess it didn't matter.
50, 84. Okay, so we don't have to worry about overblocking, I guess.
No, we don't. But not so bad for the hardest possible fight in the game for us.
Self-repair in play, self-repairs in play. We'll just rest, I guess.
Yeah.
We have a bias cog in play, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
A
don't
little bit
have
of a clock.
much in the way of AoE.
At least we have one.
I guess it doesn't matter.
We got pretty lucky to draw exactly that Doom and Gloom on that turn. Alright. Cool-headed. Very nice.
Yeah, I would say that's a good pickup. So we're resting. And I think we win this.
Alright, let's see.
Cool-headed makes our deck quite a lot better than it used to be.
Especially on turn 1.
I wonder if we play genetic algorithm here for like thread and needle.
Oh wow.
Otherwise we take 6. By the next time we draw it, we'll have Echo Form in play. Like,
Yeah, I think it might actually be worth it.
yeah, I
Cause
think so too. We already have a loot plus in play. We'll have 1 or 2 defrag pluses in play as well. Not playing Bias Cog at the moment though.
Thoughts on not playing Static Discharge to keep all of our orbs as frost?
Oh, we're not taking damage right now. I think like every card in our deck is either a power which gets out in the first cycle or a block card, pretty much. So
This is a very silent-y deck. It's very silent-esque. Except,
I can see that, yeah.
yeah.
Also, I guess we want to play Fission anyway, probably.
Do we?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. Maybe that was completely wrong.
I'm just along for the ride at this point. We'll see.
It feels like not playing it is just like it doesn't do anything. It feels like we need to do things.
Yeah. Makes sense. And all of our cards are block cards, so having Frost Orbs and Flame may not be as important as I've been thinking it is.
Yeah, we blocked for a lot.
Yeah,
for sure.
Our hand is just like infinite block, and we kind of want damage orbs actually.
I don't know. Probably just hitting the wrong thing now.
Oh no.
Oh man. That hit him pretty hard. I suspect we can biased cog and just win now.
I think you're right. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. We just go in.
Unless we like get no damage out of these. Oh fuck. That's fine. I don't think we play cool-headed.
Yeah, I agree. We're on a clock, but we're not. What is it? It's a 7-turn clock. We have 7 turns to kill them, and we just need to make sure we get hit for 1 damage a turn.
Yeah.
Can Echo Form Ball Lightning even, or Doom and Gloom?
Is Echo Form Ball Lightning better than Doom and Gloom?
No, I don't think so. Well, they're not going to get to charge much. And we play the other one anyways, so. Close enough that I don't want to think about it.
Okay, we've got a Shuriken. We're completely fine. No, we have Shuriken Echo Form.
Oh yeah.
Why have I been confirmed? Why have I been concerned? At any point in this entire run.
I've been continuously concerned in this run. I think it's just my bad influence.
Yeah, it's like sympathetic concern, right?
Emotional transference, yeah.
Okay. I think we're through the first one.
Nice. I think Time Eater's probably easier than this. Although I guess maybe not the new a20 Time Eater.
We'll see. Oh, it's Awakened One anyway. Yeah, I don't know about Awakened One.
This is gonna be a lot of decisions. Just cool-headed to start the turn, probably.
Cool-headed seems safe. Unless we want the Frost Orb in a different place for some reason.
I'm pretty sure we just don't play either power, right?
I think Machine Learning ends up being positive for us.
Okay, yeah, on 5 energy. Sure.
I don't know
It's
about
also-
Static Discharge.
We do want to not have too many powers floating around in our deck.
Machine Learning
And
helps in both sides of that.
Yeah.
When we draw them, it hurts less, and also there are fewer of them.
Plus 2 strength now. Think you read it? Alright.
Well, Defrag is getting played, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Biased Cognition is not. This is happening.
Yeah, probably the last power we play is Go Form.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I've never, like, been so upset about getting Plasmorbs before.
We do have 6 card draw a turn.
Yeah, it seems great.
Uh-oh. Do you have the Snecko oil here?
I think it's unironically a good Snecko oil.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, we got the energy for Snecko. If only it was permanent plus draw too. We did sort of, at every point in this run, build our deck to beat every fight besides this.
Hey,
right.
something that
There we
does
go.
literally anything.
And we're not taking damage this turn.
We are certainly not.
But there are future turns.
I think Loop Plus is fine.
Yeah, I'm just worried about having too many powers in the deck. Not Alright. Well. So probably ball lightning the front guy.
Now all of our cards cost 0. This is incredible. Man, I'll have to try taking Snecko Eye. Seems like it could be strong.
It's a little far. Oh yeah, we have an Echo Form in play. We've got most of the powers out of our deck. We're at full HP.
Seems super under control, yeah.
Yeah. This is obviously the scary turn. We don't have infinite algorithms.
Do we play one here? We can just cold-headed
Do we play
twice.
it here? I don't know. I don't want to, but I might have to. I'd love to not. I wonder if we have to bias cog pretty soon and just hope the fight ends really quickly.
Could have kept the Dark Orbs. Definitely could have kept the Dark Orbs.
Just chaos and hit some more.
I don't think we're doing that this turn, but next turn we can.
Okay. One strength.
It's like pretty relevant.
I think the bias cognition timing is going to be the most interesting thing in this fight. Can turn for 7 energy, reinforce body.
Is that all we do?
Oh.
Sort of depressing.
It eats our Echo Form.
Yeah.
Could we start off with a Doom and Gloom? And then 5 energy plus
Could... It would still be 7 because it would evoke the Plasma.
Oh yeah.
So 7 times 9 is 63. We're getting attacked for 64. We have Thread and Needle. It works. I feel like that's a trade-up. Sure.
Yeah, we have a defend for 0 too.
Didn't even need.
Didn't even need it. Alright, now we got those Dark Orbs.
Those are very, very arousing Dark Orbs.
They are. Is this the bias cog turn? Certainly not the block turn. Oh boy.
It doesn't look like it's the block turn, no. We have 2 Chaoses. We could look for Frost Orb 6 times, but...
We have Loop in play. If we just double bias cog, I feel like we kill him next turn and then kill his second form.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Didn't I take Dual Cast out, though? That was an interesting decision.
That was an interesting decision. I'd take a defend over it though right now. I mean, there is some.
We could just take 26 this turn,
yeah,
honestly.
I'm okay with that. Yeah. Do we play anything besides bias cog?
Do we play Biased Cog?
We don't have to. I mean, we could just play 3 Chaoses and see what happens.
We could just pass the turn.
We could uninstall the game.
I'm 100% serious. We can pass the turn.
Artifact is coming out soon. Really? Just pass the turn?
Yeah.
How is that
Does
better
making our Dark Orbs go faster do more for us than giving the ×4 attack an extra 16 damage?
Sorry. No, you're right. I completely forgot. He was gonna get a strength bonus. Yeah. So yeah, it's pass the turn or double chaos. I mean, double chaos does let us do a lot of damage this turn.
I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Alright. Fair enough.
Then this turn we have reinforced body.
Yep. Yeah, stall out as long as possible. This Snecko oil hasn't been very noticeable.
Well, it like never is. It's just people think it is for some reason. Unless you have a meteor, in which case it's notable because like it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like the moment.
Alright, seize your moment. Okay, we lose both Dark Orbs and we keep the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go in. Alright, I'm optimistic. He can't even one-hit us.
50 Omega lol.
Huh.
Do I have Static Discharge in play? I'm about to. So, would that just kill? If I double Ball Lightning, Static Discharge.
Chaos. I mean, we can try and block for as much as possible, we'll still trigger.
I can play all the cards in the hand. I think we double Ball Lightning.
Sure.
Well, we could double Steam Barrier too. But I feel like we already won the fight, surely. This is at end of turn?
What's in our drop pile?
160.
I feel like if we look at our drop pile, we'll know.
Reinforced body next turn.
Alright, so we're not taking damage anyways, so sure. There's no way this fight lasts three more turns. So.
I don't know. Our lightning orbs are sort of crappy.
Okay.
I don't know. This is like super challenging. This run has made my head hurt.
Yeah, it's been close more than anything. We've been on the brink of every.
How should I do this? This seems like it should work.
Yeah, I think everything works from this position now.
Hope so.
That's 200 damage. He's at 120. We've got 7 focus. We even get to keep the energy. Double sleeping beam, right? Or double charge battery.
Unless it's double recursion for some reason.
Unfortunately, it's not. Oh, well, if he was doing a big attack, yeah. Oh, he's gonna die to our static discharge before the 3rd hit anyways. So... kill him. One strength for good measure.
Okay. Sorry, that run like broke my brain a little bit. That was a good defect deck. That was less broken than a lot of winning defect decks are. I feel like it has... If you have bias cognition and echo form in your deck, you're going to win a lot of defect runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it managed to be really close. I think just mainly because we didn't get a lot of the stronger commons.
Yeah.
Just
Didn't
didn't
have
get
the
to
core there.
didn't get to fill it in. We just, and of course there was the 75% to die on that turn against the double knobs.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.